Hey Believers, this is SuperZombgbBBQ, and today we are going to be talking about the fact that the team I joined randomly, yeah, let's just not go there. The Team Ring Domination event was Randy Orton. I predicted this. In fairness, I don't need Randy. It would have been nice to have a free WrestleMania card, but you know what? I'm not that bothered we didn't go for it. I joined the team completely randomly. I thought, you know what, let's take JB on tour and let's make something of it. Let's have a huge effort to find a team that really needs me and needs my WrestleMania cards to push them up to WrestleMania. And we're 3 hours away from finishing and we've still got 60 shards left. What a colossal failure. So, yeah, basically we've got no chance of getting the Randy Orton card in a million years. It's really crazy, by the way. I'm not going to say I don't join this team because it seems like it's just a bunch of randoms who got together and just no one was incentivized to play it other than like one dude who actually invited me into the team. So you know what, I'm not that fussed. It's the first event since back in, I believe, Survivor Tier, where I've not actually got, I think it was the one with the PCC, with Forever Smug, that I haven't actually got a team event reward. So you know what, I'm not that bothered by it. It happens. King of the Rings go, I'm probably guessing you're thinking JB's 1 to 12 and the King of the Ring. Sure, there's something wrong there. I've actually filled up with singles. I'm actually training single cards because I wanted to just train up some cards. So a couple of surprises I've got in store for a couple of people in a couple of other episodes. You might catch my drift, which I will show you guys later on. But for now, King of the Ring rewards, most recent ones, the reason why I'm training is going to be revealed. And this I actually realised before something else came up, which made me think. I was shocked when I found this out because I felt so stupid. It was unreal. I'm going to show those previous King of the Ring rewards, just going to pop up on screen right now. This, I was in a King of the Ring with 4 guys. One of them was Morale, I actually met in the final, but there was another tale of what happens when you try too hard to get yourself an unbeaten streak. I've learned you just don't try it in SuperCard anymore because someone comes around like me and kicks your ass. Chris actually is an awesome dude. I actually talked to him on Twitter a little bit, not too much. And I managed to not outspy him as such because you can only really put cards in the same position. But basically what I managed to do with him was kind of outthink his strategy that he was thinking. Plus my Nicky was really awesome. He was on a 47-0 win-loss streak. When he came into that game, I gave him his 2 losses. So we are going to get ourselves a WrestleMania card, a Survivor card, met him around the final, and I couldn't have been happier with this result. I got myself a Brock Lesnar. Second pro Brock Lesnar. Now I could have silver starred him, but you know, Brock Lesnar, I don't think that would enhance him much. Pretty sweet. I'm really happy about that because that's going to go into my Road to Glory deck. Not that really it's going to provide any major benefit, but you know, it's a decent card. I'm not going to do the same as I did to Rock for it, and it just kind of proves that what I did to Rock was actually quite good, especially as I'll use that in my next PCC, even though I'm kind of done with PCC in terms of SuperCard. Let me know what your most recent King of the Ring rewards were in the comment section below. Let me know if you've beaten any streaks or bragged about it like I kind of do. Having done those King of the Ring rewards, I entered another King of the Ring with all those singles, and they're just training, and I really don't care what I get in this King of the Ring. I'm probably going to finish last or so. I'm not even energizing right now, so. Right, Money in the Bank, okay? This is where there is a lot of friction right now in the community, okay? The reason for that is Money in the Bank, as a game mode, has increased its points total, or its contracts total. Now, you may remember in the previous Money in the Bank that you used to get a Roman Reigns, to get a Seth Rollins, you needed 5,760 contracts to get those cards. To get a pro, you just needed double that, okay? Whereas in this one, they've increased it quite a bit. Not only that, something very interesting that came out is that it is only 29 days, which means it will finish on August the 24th, I believe, 24th, 25th, which means the event which we're playing right now will finish at the end of August, before when we expected it to. We expect another 40 days, another 40 days after that for another Money in the Bank. Plus this one's for a Diva, so that might give you a hint that maybe this is the last one. Plus, if you think about it from a schedule point of view, again, this is all just speculation. But think of it this way, the next event that's going to come up is Road to Glory, then you've got a PCC, then Road to Glory again, and I wouldn't be surprised that PCC was a diva between Sasha and Charlotte, especially after last night's Raw. Spoiler alert, oh my word, Sasha Banks finally won the woman's belt. Incredible. And if you haven't seen that Raw, watch it. Especially for the 2 Fatal 4-Way matches, which had for the #1 contendership to the new belt. Again, spoiler alert, the WWE Universal Championship, which, interestingly enough, should be revealed around about SummerSlam time, but it's going to be Seth Rollins versus, yeah, I didn't believe this when I saw it as well, Finn Balor, of all people, just debuting. And also his birthday as well yesterday, which so happy birthday to Finn. If you share the same birthday as Finn, let me know in the comment section, that'd be awesome. But Money in the Bank, let's get back to the point. Let's go to the contracts and show you the reason why there's a little bit of controversy. Look at this. Rusev and John Cena both, I mean, let's be honest, Rusev and John Cena are, I think, are better cards than Roman and Seth overall. I'm pretty sure they are. I'm pretty sure that Cena beats Seth in free stats. I think Rusev beats Roman in free stats as well. I think power, toughness, and speed. So there's actually a couple of reasons why these cards should be a little bit better. I love the designs, man. I will say this now. I love the designs and how they look. So a couple of people have actually chosen Rusev. This is the first event card that Rusev has actually had. Even though WWE SuperCard will tell you consistently it's not an event, it's a game mode. But everyone is going for this Becky. Now a lot of people saved up 10,000, 11,000 contracts just to get this Becky Lynch, for WWE SuperCard to turn around and say, nope, it's over 9,000? Yes, 9,000 times 2 gets you Becky Lynch. There's 2 people I know have actually got the Pro of Becky Lynch already, which is because they kept playing, did a smart thing, saying I didn't do, and got themselves over 20,000, yes, 20,000 contracts to get themselves that Becky Lynch card. I'm going to be working my ass off to get that Becky Lynch card ASAP. This is going to push a lot of people to choose, if there was a Divas PCC between Charlotte and Sasha Banks, to choose Charlotte over Sasha Banks because of that tag. I wouldn't be surprised if that did. Even with Trish Stratus, the only other option they could do is they could have a left arrow diva and an up arrow diva or something, if they were going to do it. They might not even do it, they might decide to go for classic PCC. Flash events obviously afterwards, I was mentioning earlier on, in terms of going potentially to a new game at the end of August. It would make sense with what they've done previously. I still can't help but feel there's going to be some kind of interaction between the next SuperCard and 2K because of the delay they've done, but again, it's all speculation at this point. We just need to calm down and just wait for things to happen from now on. I'll get Rusev afterwards. I'm not interested in John Cena whatsoever. I might push to get the single to get myself a decent, a decent image going forward. Not that I'm a big fan of the image, if I'm going to be honest with you. I'd rather take over the Fusion image than this one, and the Fusion. In fairness, that card is better than the Fusion one, but whatever. If someone gets, I tell you what, I will say this now. I will give someone a £25 or $25 gift card, okay, if someone gets all 3 of these pros and proves it, okay? I'm telling you that now. If someone goes the full distance and gets pros of Becky Lynch, Cena, and Rusev, I will give them a $25 gift card, because you're insane if you do go for all 3 of them. It'll be for the first person, just to clarify. I won't give it to every single person who does it, because then I'd be freaking bankrupt. But if you're the first person who has every single one pro'd, I will physically give you £25 just out of my back pocket for doing that, because that's freaking insane, and the credits that must cost to do that is you're probably better off speeding up a Fusion or opening throwback packs for that. But whatever. What do you think in the comment section? But I know a lot of people are going to be quite salty about it, but I'm going to give you my own honest opinion right here, right now. Trust me when I say this. you guys in Season 2 have got it very easy. In Season 1, there was a lot of shady things that went on, stuff that, you know, doesn't really go on nowadays. So, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to Money in the Bank, the rewards, I think, are just, they're fair. Yeah, they probably should have given a bit more warning that it was going to be more, but I think they were trying to, by saying that, yes, your contracts carry over, as in, you might want to build that up and not just play for the 2 or the 2 pros. And also remember to let me know what you guys got for your first fusion, because I know that you guys got your first fusion potentially in literally the last couple of hours, if not today at all. A lot of people getting divas, which doesn't bode well for me, because if you guys get pro divas, then I'm kind of screwed in King of the Rings. Not that I need anything other than a taggable pro diva anyway. But that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all very, very soon. Remember those all-important 5 things, which is to like this video and subscribe to the channel. You guys are awesome, and thank you for being great and watching this video all the way through. And also, if you can follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram, details in the description and below. And I will see you guys on the flip side. One last thing, as always, that is, Sully!